Whenever people walk into my apartment, they're always impressed by my living room, but the plant room actually has the most plants in it. So this is gonna be, it's gonna be a long video. Not even gonna lie to you. So let's get it started. Let's get it cracking. Okay, so first up, a variegated ivy. I think it's called glacier ivy. I don't know, it's beautiful. Y'all know I love me some ivy. Okay, just more golden pothos cuttings from Igor, and then a little obovata piece, or not obovata, australis piece. This rickrack cactus with this like one stupidly long branch and then the much more manageable one. This is Florida ivy. It's very cute and nameless. And then this is a Pixie Dixie ivy, because like I mentioned, Tyrion, my other Pixie Dixie ivy, got spider mites, and I just figured it was gonna die, so I bought an extra, and then it didn't. So now I have 2 of these. Honestly, I should get rid of this. I should probably do that, because I try not to have duplicates. I already have enough plants as is. So yeah, okay. So this is a beetle peperomia, or a peperomia, I want to say, is it angulata? Yes, peperomia angulata. And then in this pot that I just think is just too cute, this is Sansa. She's a red margin peperomia. This is Penelope. She's a peperomia hope. She got really leggy, so I like cut off a few pieces, and now there's this much more compact new growth. This is a little very sad piece of Siltepecana. This is the other peperomia that I was talking about. It's I think it's a Piccola Banda, maybe, possibly. Is this one labeled? No. Okay, I don't know, but cute. Love that. Back here is my very first African violet that's not blooming anymore, but her name is Twyla. Shout out to everybody that has watched Schitt's Creek, top tier television. This is my variegated lipstick plant. Her name is Sheba. She is bald on top, and I should probably try and fix that, but it's fine. We'll just get back to that later. But she has been through hell and back, and I can't believe that she is not dead. So love that for her. This is a Hoya eligorium, I think. Yeah. Just potted this up. It's kind of unimpressive, to be perfectly honest, but I'm trying to get all the Hoya, so here we are. This is an Alocasia Black Velvet. Her name is Nasuada. This was like a top tier wish list plant for me, and I am so scared that I'm gonna kill it. But maybe, is that new growth? No, it's not new growth. Never mind. Also, this leaf is like, yeah, we're gonna just hope for the best. Anyway, this is Minerva. She is a black pagoda lipstick plant. That white stuff is just drywall, so just pretend like it's not there. Also, I think she's gonna bloom, or she is blooming. What is that, a flower? Oh my god, is that a flower? Are you a flower? Oh snap. Do you see that? Whoa. Yes, Minerva, love that. She was, again, just one of those plants that like did nothing for me, and then surprise, surprise, I gave her more light, and now she's blooming just all over. Love that. This is a Siltepecana. It looked a lot better when I first got it. But I made this little twine pole, and maybe this little lamb will bless me with greatness one day. That's a peperomia. I bought it and it wasn't labeled, and then I reached out to the company that was like on the little tag that was in there, because it wasn't labeled, and they told me it was a peperomia Marcello, I think. But I think it's just like a regular teardrop, like peperomia, but just not variegated. And then This is a Caparata, I think. Peperomia caparata. Super pretty though, that color. I, of course, damaged some leaves doing a spider mite treatment outside, but still pretty. Still very pretty. And then this little lamb right here is a neon heartleaf peperomia. It's not as full as I might like, especially at the top, and the leaves are smaller than I might like, but it is trailing. And the one that I used to have had bigger leaves, but it was just the leaves. There was none of this, so I bought this one and got rid of that one, and I might put this on a pole one day. I don't know, the color is also just washed out more than I might like, especially when you look at my neon pothos, and her name is Neon. This color, I don't know how well it's coming off, but this color is just chef's kiss, just great. And these leaves are, yep, I love her. And then also look at the little mushrooms on the hanger for that, just cute all around. Anyway, this is Liam. He's a Calathea medallion. He doesn't hate me as much as some of my other Calatheas, and so I'll take it. Another African violet is sad looking. None of mine are blooming anymore, which is probably bad. Also, these leaves, like, I don't know why they're floppy like that. Again, probably bad, but so be it. This is my philodendron mayoli. These leaves looked really good when I was rooting it in water, and then I potted it up, and then it got real ugly and real sad. There's no pest on it, so I don't really know what that's about. Maybe it's just like shock from being thrown into dirt. I don't know. I think maybe this is a leaf. Maybe. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best. Anyway, this is a Hoya crassipes. Hoya. It's that. It's in Leca. I like rooted this super quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what that does. This is my Calathea vittata. Her name is Vivian. Another Calathea that doesn't hate me as much as some of my other ones. So I'm a fan of her because she's a fan of me. This is my Scindapsus trubii dark form. Got it as a single rooted leaf in Leca, and now it's pushing out this new leaf. How freaking cute. Love that for me and her. This right here, this plant is Velma. She is a philodendron Florida ghost. Look at the biggest leaf that she had on her when I got her. And then that's the leaf she put out for me. I feel blessed. Incredibly blessed. This new leaf looks like it's gonna be smaller, but she used to be up here on this shelf much closer to the light, and this leaf was like pressed up against it, so I moved her down here so she could be a little bit further away and get more space. But yes, I love Velma. I got a really good deal on her, and I want her to just be great all the time. That's my Ficus triangularis. She is doing great, you know. I just think she's beautiful. Yep, that's all I can say. This is an anthurium. It's purple, and I love how the leaves are a little different, or not the leaves, the flowers are a little different than like your typical anthurium. So, of course, I had to get it. This is a menthol plant, I think. It's grown a lot more than I realized. And the leaves are like velvety, and then if you crush them, they smell nice and minty. So that's really great. This is a string of coins, string of nickels. It's a string of something. That's what. It's like a succulent thing, and I was rooting this all wrong. So if anybody gets some of these and you need to root them, just throw it in water. Just like throw some rooting hormone on it and toss it in water, and then just let it be great. I was trying to root like a node all along here, and that was just, it didn't work. This is my Calathea Beauty Star. Her name is Belle. I used to have another beauty star, and I'm going to show that in a minute. Yeah, she was unhappy. So I bought another one, and this one is beautiful because I just got it, and I'm going to try and keep it beautiful. And then the last thing on this shelf is this Hoya that I just potted up. It's a Skinneriana. Shout out to Handmade Labels. Yeah. Again, another sort of like unassuming Hoya, but I'm just trying to go full Pokemon on them and get every single one. And then down here, we have a Calathea ornata. I've actually had this one for, I think it's probably my oldest Calathea, and it's still doing like pretty okay, which I feel very grateful for. So hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. This is a, are you a Dieffenbachia? I think it's a Dieffenbachia Camille. Her name is Michelle. She's a little bit beat up, but still quite pretty and very big. So love that for her. This is a Calathea Freddy. I named my Calathea Freddy Fred because I'm real original. Another Calathea that's doing like quite well for me. This is a Dieffenbachia Bright Star, I believe it's called. Completely gorgeous, just beautiful, doing well for me. Love that. This is Madison. She is a Philodendron Macaulay's Finale. Look at her newest leaf. How cute, like small, but that color is gorgeous. We've been treating her for mealybugs for a little bit, but mealybugs, like I said, don't scare me, so it's fine. And then this is a huge Peperomia Polybytra, or coin leaf Peperomia, or a teardrop, braindrop, drop top, some type of Peperomia. Anyway, used to have one of these, but then I saw that Costa put these into Walmart and the leaves were huge, so I got rid of my old one and I bought this one, and I don't know what this is about. It came like this. It kind of looks kind of cool, but then it also kind of looks like plant eczema. I don't really know what it is, but I mean, these huge leaves. And then the last thing over here is these baby bunny bellies. It's a type of Tridescantia. So soft, literally just so soft. Like, love it. These are just cuttings, so I don't know if they're rooted yet, but it's not dead, so I'll take it. Oh, and then this was a Mame, and the leaf died, so I cut it off. So here's hoping it grows. Okay, coming over here at the very top is Sitka. He, whew. Yeah, he's a staghorn fern. He looked way healthier when I first got him. I literally just mounted him today. Here's hoping he comes back to life. Dracaena, because like I said, gotta get all of them. Hoya Comungiana. Is this one the rooted piece? Yeah, I think this is my rooted piece. I haven't actually checked on this in a while. It's very actively not dead, and so I'll take it. That's pretty much it. We're gonna just ignore that. A very, very tiny string of hearts. Like teeny tiny, adorably tiny. Every time I look at it, I think that it's dead, but it's not. It's just super teeny tiny. Some really cool bamboo that I got from a local Asian market. I don't know what makes it look like this, but it's really cool. It's just a random marble queen pothos that was just really well rooted. Actually, I don't even want this. Let's pull it out to get rid of it. Didn't I say I was gonna get rid of something else too? Oh yeah. Let's just toss this over here so I don't forget about it. This is a Syngonium. It came off one of my other Syngoniums. So I just like rooted it and tossed it in here. And it's doing quite well. But I also don't need this because I literally have the same plant. Just look at me discovering duplicates. Okay, this is Cordelia. She is a heartleaf philodendron or a philodendron cordatum. Super cute. And this adorable magnolia mug, which I love me some HGTV, love me some Chip and Jo, shout out to them. Down here we have a Peperomia serpens, very cute. His name is Bartholomew because why not? This is a really, really nicely variegated Peperomia obtusifolia, and also like a very pretty, can't even see all of it. This is a gorgeous painted terracotta pot. She's super pretty. I think I named her Mira. Don't super remember, to be honest, but it's fine. This was my silver Bamaranta. Took forever to root for me in moss. And then that leaf died when I potted it up, but new growth. So that's exciting. Back here is a very new acquisition. I got it like last week, I think. Check it out. It is a Haworthia truncata? Yep, truncata lime green. Got it from J&J Cactus and Succulents in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Amazing selection. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Some Sella Montana cuttings back there. This is Julian. He is a Mandula pothos. He is, he's doing his thing. He's growing. Variegation is getting a little, but still growing, and so I'll take what I can get. This is Alex. Are you about to flower? Dude. Okay, Alex, the Peperomia rosa, like, sir, I need new leaves, not new flowers. You're literally too small to even be worried about that. Just whatever. This is my variegated string of hearts. Ironically, this one seems to be doing like a lot more than the regular one, but whatever. She's cute. String of things just have me over life, honestly. But this one, this lovely little lady, is cute. Some Dischidia that I'm trying to root from that very sad one in my bedroom, and it's not going well, so we're gonna move on. I bought another Peperomia angulata because it's just so cute. Like, and also I feel like these look kind of different. Like, no, is it just me? Do they? I mean, I know that they're the same thing, but the coloration is just so different. And this is one duplicate that I like bought very intentionally and will for sure be keeping because cute, just cute. Trying to root an African violet. Yeah. Peperomia bilobata or Bertine. Not sure what the difference is. Love these velvety leaves. His name is Bilbo. He's been doing well for me. Yeah, he's actually been doing like super well. Nice and trailing, just living his best life. Love that. This is a Syngonium macrophylla. Can you see that? Is that better? Ignore the pile of junk in the corner. But yeah, the Syngonium macrophylla is just gorgeous. And a very different type of Syngonium. Back there is a Peperomia something or another. I think it's Graviolensis, something like that. Cute though, she's cute. What else? And then this is my Xanadu. I got a new leaf. Exciting because Ezra, his name, he was doing nothing for me. Just a whole lot of nothing. He also still looks kind of like spidery. I don't know what that's about. I'm ready for bigger leaves though. Probably should give him more light, but we'll cross that bridge at a later date. And I guess over here is just things that I am rooting in water. I got some Silver Splash and like this cool Syngonium and some Peru and some more Syngonium. I have some pubic calyx leaves in there. I know they won't root, but I just felt bad about throwing them away. And then there's my other piece of Commingiana. This is a Hoya australis Lisa right here. I'm so scared. She had a beautiful leaf and then it died, and now I'm just like, I love you. Please don't die. Please. I just need you to grow and be beautiful and lovely. Thanks so much. Hawaiian spider plant. Nothing much to say there. Doing incredibly well, but spider plants are known to just grow, so that's not especially news. This is Shang. He's a mandarin orange clove, something along those lines. Beautiful though, completely beautiful. Another African violet because those are just lovely. And then back here is Kohaku, Sansevieria cylindrical. Had him, one of the OG plants. He used to be braided, but those look really cool, but I don't recommend buying them because it's just gonna shoot out new leaves that aren't a part of the braided mass, and then it looks really weird. So anyway, this is my Burl Marx Calathea. Had no idea that there were so many Burl Marx plants, but this one is doing super well. It's pushed out some new leaves for me, but I mean, the humidifier is right there, so it's getting prime real estate for Calathea at least. Another Dracaena, of course. Back there is Jack, the Christmas cactus. He's even blooming still, even though it's not Christmas, but nobody tell him. I want to see some greatness. And then right here is a false Aurelia. It's actually like fairly unimpressive, honestly, compared to sort of, you know, everything around it. Speaking of everything around it, ba-boom! This is my Alocasia Frydek. This was another super duper wish list plant for me, and I mean, I think this is the newest leaf. Look at that. Just take a second. Just take that in. I mean, just lovely velvety goodness. And then I have these like random sort of droopy leaves. I don't know what makes them do that. They're not dying, they're just droopy. I don't know, but completely love this plant. This Philodendron Golden Dragon was one of my more expensive plant purchases for sure. Completely gorgeous though. I just like, these leaves are huge. That's my hand, and I have a giant hand. I mean, what more can I say? Love it. I'm scared to death that it's gonna die. I really want more leaves. I want more nodes. I want to be able to make more of this plant in case I kill it. So, grow for me please. Okay, thanks, bye. This is my Sayuri Sansevieria mama plant. I pulled off a bunch of this plant after I got it because it was bursting out of the pot. Like, new leaves were coming out of the drainage holes, bursting. So yeah, we had to divide her up. Unfortunately, it had cold damage, which is why the leaves are droopy and it's not really standing up the way we expect Sansevieria to, but it's still a really pretty plant. And I'm very happy I got it. And I mean, I love the coloration. How pretty, right? You know, those stripes and that gray and the green, and I just think it looks really amazing. This is a poinsettia, whatever. I have other poinsettias, but this one, I feel like it feels a bit more velvety. The leaves may be a bit thicker. And this pink is like straight up neon. Completely gorgeous. I have every intention of holding on to these. I have four poinsettias still. And I have every intention of holding on to them so that they can bloom for me again next Christmas. Let's put you back. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Don't crush the baby leaf. Okay. And then over here is a Dischidia, the Million Hearts Dischidia. Super cool, super pretty. It seems to also be growing for me, so that's really nice. This is my Hoya Lacunosa. His name is Mozart, because that's one of my favorite pieces of music by Mozart. This poor sad creature is Sakyo. He is a sago palm. They're supposed to be hard to kill. These leaves say otherwise. The last time they started to yellow like this, I fertilized him and that seemed to help. So I just put some slow release fertilizer sticks in that pot and I'm hoping for the best. I don't want to lose leaves every time he pushes out new leaves, but these unfurled like months ago. So I don't know why they're still so, high up and not flatter and more like that. I don't know. This is another plant that I'm excited to send outside. Make him happy. Okay. Syngonium. I don't even think that I know what kind this is, but pretty. Like a brown, more chocolate color. And then just another begonia. This one had, stupid spiders. This one, and I don't know if I can even get it on video, but there's like a sort of, what do you call it when it sort of reflects light? I don't know. It does that. It's very pretty. Or it did that. I can't make it do it now. But there's no direct light in here anymore, so maybe that's why. Anyway, moving over. And again, you won't be able to see these because sunlight. Apologies. This is Teddy. He is a Tradescantia Scyllamontana. He looked way more full when I first got him. I don't know what happened. I think he's getting way too dry in this window. But he's also just like super long. But I've got Scyllamontana cuttings like out the butt. It's just, he grows and just grows and just grows. But Tradescantias do that, so that's not really news. This is a Hoya Chelsea right here. Oh, you can kind of see. Love the sort of indentations in the leaf. This is two cuttings that I got from two separate people and places and things cobbled together. This is a Hoya Sunrise. I was able to root some pieces and then I lost some pieces, and these pieces have done exactly nothing for me. Yeah. And then this is Joseph. He is my Hoya Shepherdii. That is Victor. He is my Hoya Wayetii. And then up there is some kind of orchid cactus. The kind it is in there, but I'm not about to jump up there to pull that down. So, and then spider plant. This right here is Ikaika. He is a Royal Hawaiian purple Pupacalyx, Hoya Pupacalyx. Up here is my Hoya multiflora. It's a little sad looking, honestly. I just have to water it just all the time. I just constantly water it. I know typically Hoyas like dry out, but these have fairly thin leaves. Not even fairly thin, just straight up thin leaves. And I want it to bloom for me again. So yeah. This little baby is one of my OG Hoyas. This is Hinabi. She is a Hoya australis. She has seen better days, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I love her, and I will bring her back. This is a Mojito Syngonium. The gorgeous variegated leaf is yellowing, and I'm so sad. It used to be over there, which gets less light. So hoping that me moving it here means it'll stop doing that. Silver sword cutting, mame cutting. This is a variegated Burl Marks. Had more leaves. Those RIP. But new growth. Hoping for the best. This is a Hoya Gracilius that I'm trying to root in Leca. That is a Victoria Reginae agave. Super pretty. Super pretty. This is Elizabeth. She is my Crimson Queen Hoya. Growing like a weed in this window. And I mean, just look at the variegation. Look at, excuse me, leaf. All that white, just super pretty. This is Yue. She is my Scindapsus trubii Moonlight. This is a Hoya, there you go, that's better. Hoya Obscura. Oh, I have two of these. Go figure. Well, there's the other one. That's a little Burrell's tail that I'm trying to rejuvenate. That's Amaya. She's a fire dancer, Amaryllis. I want to see if I'm going to get another stalk or something, or if she's done blooming. Monstera Peru, rooted in Leca, doing pretty all right. This right here is just a huge, I mean, look at the size of this flower. Just a huge anthurium, giant leaves, super freaking pretty. Cactus, super fun, hairy cactus, and it is technically a, yeah, I'm not gonna try and say that, but that's what it is. Again, another J&J cactus. This is another Silver Sword cutting. His name was Excalibur, is Excalibur. I pulled him out of his leca and the roots were just booty. So chopped him up, trying to root what I can. We'll see how that goes. This is the remains of the original bell. The roots are healthy, but I've got no foliage, and so I'm keeping her here and hoping for the best. We'll see. This is a jewel orchid that is flowering. Again, used to be over there. Now it is over here because it just ran out of space. I'm really excited to see what this flower looks like, but I just want this beautiful velvety orchid to just thrive and thrive and thrive and thrive. This is a Hoya, is this an Acutip? Yeah. I got one leaf, but there's a lot of nodes underneath this third, so hoping for the best there. This is Rama. He is, are you detecting a trend when I said this is my favorite plant? Beautiful. He's actually growing like a lot slower than I would think, just given how much light he gets, but I can be patient. This is a Croniana that's chilling in some leca. Excited to get more leaves out of that. This is Summer. She is an Aglaonema pictum tricolor. She had tons of leaves, and then I chopped her up to share, and then she lost a bunch of leaves. But I put Kiki paste on this right here, and that's where that's coming from. But then there's all of this new growth down here, and these leaves are coming out. Obviously that leaf does not look like what I want it to look like, but I have hope. I believe in summer. Banana plant. I used to have a banana plant. His name was Zeno. He hated life, and then he gave up on it. So that's fine. This is my just regular Hoya publicalis. His name is Isildur. He's got lots of splashiness going on, but again, him and Hinabi just ended up, they did like really well in this window, and then they started to not do really well in this window. Sort of like Teddy, looked real good and then didn't. And then the last thing over here is this Rhaphidophora. The person who gave it to me thinks that it's a hey, yay, but wasn't 100% sure. I'm still trying to get it to just stick the stupid 2x4, and it won't do that either. So that's my life, dealing with hard-headed plants. This girl right here is Giselle, gorgeous Philodendron Birkin. This is a Sansevieria tigressa, as you can see. It looks like a wellfin, so I got it because it looks like a wellfin. I don't care that it's not really a wellfin. It looks really cool. This is Celine. She is a ZZ plant. Again, one of my sort of OG plants. But I mean, new growth, always pumping out new growth, but then she likes to get yellow leaves, and so I try and like fertilize her really well, and I don't know if that's helping, but that's our life. This is Eliza. She is a gorgeously variegated Ficus tenuque. I completely love her. She was $30, and I think that's one of like the best plant deals I've ever gotten. I mean, just look at that leaf. Just this is just a Dieffenbachia. I don't have a name for it, but doing really well for me. Just huge leaf, huge leaf, pumping out new growth. Rooting it was a process because, I mean, this stem is thick, but it worked. Happy plant. This is a Calathea rufarba, something like that. Again, another Calathea that doesn't hate life yet. This is Ellie, my domino peace lily. Gorgeous girl. Again, don't really like regular peace lilies, but you do something special to them and suddenly it's like must have it. Must have it. This is Rue. She is a Ruellia. These leaves, like, are they, well, I was gonna say are they dying, but then it just came right off, so must be. But, you know, I'm getting all these other new leaves and they're soft and sort of velvety, and that's fine. Lose your bottom leaves if that's really how you feel. And then back here is a Tenanthe Greystar, and his name is Gray. He's a nice guy. I'm honestly not 100% sure how he's different from my Tiger Tenanthe, especially, so like this has sort of thin stripes, but then look at this one. The stripes are way thicker. I don't know if it's like darkness, and so I was trying to get more chlorophyll and push out sort of darker stripes. I don't know what that's about, but cute. This sweet precious baby is my Anthurium clarinervium. Her name is Clara. This is my Philodendron Burl Marks that I think I just named, but I don't remember what I named it. I think I named you Mycena, maybe, who knows. In here is Josephine. She's a Japanese holly fern. Right here is an Aglaonema Pink Moon. Her name is Rosa. She just lost a leaf, so I'm hoping she's happier here. This is just another completely gorgeous Anthurium. Look at that flower. Just, ugh, love it. This is a bunch of succulents. Most of them I don't know the names of. Like, I mean, this one is in Echeveria topsy-turvy. This one is an ogre ear, or it goes by a bunch of different names, but his name is Frodo. This is technically the first plant, the oldest plant that I have, because I got this succulent from like Trader Joe's ages ago. But I mean, whatever, it's a succulent. This is something that I flew back from Detroit with because my mother had a bunch of succulents that had a bunch of pups, and I was like, gonna just steal some of these. Haworthia right there, Burrell's tail right there. This was called like a tongue something. I don't know. Patrick, Starfish Sansevieria, sad succulent, panda succulent, bear paw succulent that did not ship well at all, but seems to be pushing out new leaves, so I will freaking take it. Lithops, random Sansevieria, or a random succulent that I took from my mother. Is this? I don't think this is a Conolithops. I don't remember what this is called. Are you in your same pot? Mimicry plant? That seems. Maybe it's a mimicry plant. I don't know. I think this is a. I'm not even trying to guess. I think it's a kind of Sansevieria though. That's just sad. We're gonna ignore it. Samurai Sansevieria, and then that Blue Torch in the freaking Marge pot is pretty great. Let's see. This, I bought it as an unnamed Hoya, but the indentations on the leaf make me think it's a Hoya Chelsea, but I'm gonna hang on to it until I'm certain. This is a Peperomia Ruby Cascade. His name is Hashirama. Yeah, I'm just hoping for the best with him, honestly. Jumping back over here, this is a Lowe's begonia that's doing well for me. And then that's T'Challa. He is a something Panther Dieffenbachia. I don't remember the exact name, but just look at how cool those leaves are. And I found that at like Home Depot for like $20 or something. Oh, forgot about this. It's a Euphorbia or whatever, something. I really want a Ghost Euphorbia, but I thought this was sort of a nice thing to hold me over because Ghost Euphorbias are not cheap. And then this is some kind of succulent. Cute though. I love the ribbedness. I'm pretty sure it's a kind of Haworthia, but don't know what kind. And then this is a oh my god, it sheds all over the place and it's huge and it's spiky. Anyway, this is a, oh my god, it's a something fern. Why am I forgetting what this is? I'm so sorry, plant. I know what you are. I'm just blanking. You just, look at all these yellow leaves. Whatever. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a thing that's called a fern, but it's really not a fern. Gorgeous Aglaonema. I think it's called a camo, but not 100% sure. Another Gorgeous Aglaonema. Don't even know what this one is called, but it's super pretty. And then, oh look, another Aglaonema. Again, don't know what it's called, but check that variegation. Very pretty, but no idea what it's called. This is Elijah. I think he's a Fernwood Sansevieria. And then this is a Kalanchoe. I don't remember the exact name, honestly. But it's very top heavy and it's like, it feels like felt. The leaves are like super, not super stiff, but much more stiff than you might sort of expect. And I do love that about Kalanchoes. They seem to have just so many different sort of like varieties. And then that's a Night Owl Sansevieria. Another African Violet. And then if we come back over here, so when I bought Giselle from Walmart, when Costa dropped their trending tropicals, she came like that, and then she also came with this. So I like, even though I had a Birkin, I bought that one because I wanted a huge leaf Birkin, and then I also wanted this plant. I'm pretty sure it's just a Rojo Congo because the Birkin is just a Rojo Congo that they jazzed up a bit. But how cool is that, right? Coming over here, this is Avril. She's some sort of begonia, but look at how pretty those dark leaves are. And this is a Mona Lisa lipstick plant. She bloomed for me, and then I tucked her under here, and she stopped blooming for me, but that's fine. Another African Violet. Oops, let's not zoom in that close. A spider plant. A little sad looking spider plant that's not even rooted yet. Peperomia something or another. It was so much fuller when I got it, and then it seemed to do really well, and then yeah, so we're just gonna This is another type of Tradescantia because I got really into Tradescantia. I don't remember what it's called, but super pretty. This is, or maybe I should say was, a Hawaiian pothos. And Hawaiian pothos are just highly variegated golden pothos, but it used to have, so you see how the stem is like yellow? That just sort of speaks to how like highly variegated it was, and then the newest leaf is green. So that's how that's going for me. Another kalanchoe. I don't even know what color the flowers are, but excited to find out. A syngonium. I know what it's called, and when I say I know, I mean it's in my Facebook messages. Some kind of fern. And this fern, like, I honestly forget about it. I don't know what kind of fern it is. It gets dry and doesn't die. It's not getting like extra special humidity. I'm a fan, but also maybe I'm just like scarred from maidenhair ferns. That's a real possibility. Oh look, another African violet. Look at how cool the veination is underneath the leaf though. More Scilla montana because it's literally everywhere in here. Pretty sure that's a baby Birkin because it came out of Giselle's pot, but not 100% sure. This is my I can write it out, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna stop. But it's a Scindapsus. Super pretty though. And his name is Aragorn. Cactus. Fun cactus. Don't know what kind of cactus, but it's a fun one. And then to round out the room, we have a moonshine Sansevieria that I bought in this pot. But they're like, it was just in regular soil and it stayed wet for way too long, so the roots rotted. Pulled it out of there, rooted it again in sphagnum moss, and it actually rooted super freaking quickly. And now thriving. Begonia, angel wing begonia of some kind. I hate how like it has these random sort of crispy parts, but there's new growth coming in, so I know it's happy. It came to me like this. Oh, look at the new little leaf. Anyway, I don't remember the exact name of this, but I remember it's called like a lace flower. And this one, like the strawberry begonia, it replicates itself with these little, I don't think they're technically called pups, but it sort of sends out these runners with like new plants on it, which I think is really cool. This is a maidenhair fern, and you know how I talk about, you know, me and maidenhair ferns don't really get along. This one is doing so well. New growth, and minimal dead parts. So I'm shocked, but also thankful. Up here, this big ponytail palm that I think I got a great deal on is Fugaku. Another plant that I'm excited to toss back outside. But he's still managed to put out some new leaves, even, you know, being this far from a window. Just love how long and unnecessary this ponytail palm is. He sits here just, he's a very happy plant. I love that for him. And then the last plant in here is this golden goddess philodendron. She's pretty. She's got a new leaf coming in. Love her. And 45 minutes later, we're finally done in the plant room.